it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, I'm worse at what I do best, and for that gift I feel blessed. Our little group always been and always will be until the end. Hello, 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 how low? Hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers. I'm alive and albino, a mosquito, my libido, and I forgot why I taste. Oh yeah, I guess it makes me smile. I found it hard. It's hard to find. Oh well, whatever. Never mind. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers.
You don't want to smile, and if it takes you just a little while, open your eyes and just look at the day. You'll see things in a It will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday's gone. Yesterday is gone. Why not stop and think? Think about the things to come. Oh, instead of all the little things you've done. Now, if you think life has been bad to you, just think about what tomorrow will do. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't you stop. It will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday's gone. Yesterday is gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't you stop, 'cause it will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday is gone. Yesterday is Don't you ever, ever go back. 'Cause yesterday is gone. Yesterday is gone.
Why not do it then? Oh, there's the mic. Hey, there it is.
But still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to Earth. Who can tell?
Welcome to the Staff Comedy Theater. It's time for Loudmouths. We're gonna sell this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sell
so
this.
hot. Welcome to the stage. Already on stage, your host, Chiron Resolution.
Yeah. Oh, the lighting. Oh my gosh. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome once again to Loudmouth. Woo! Shoot. I just want to let y'all know, thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. This is actually the funniest thing is April 19th was the same time last year. We actually had a Loudmouth show. It was on a Tuesday, and we had two comedians. One of the comedians was Tina San Lucas. She's very vibey and stuff. And we had a poet named Vincent Calbert. And it's trippy how this is the same time, the 19th. Right before 420. You gotta have before weed. I don't know. That's probably the best thing we could do right now. But no, just to let you know, Loudmouths is a comedy show. We just have some poets sprinkled in. I've always tried to tell people it's a comedy show. It's just poets sprinkled in. You never think that poets and comedy can't mix together. Oh, they can. It's just unfortunately in our society we make a stigma of poetry being say your poem, clap. Say your poem, snap. But we never have people laugh their ass off and go, unless you go to a black one or some other groups and they go, yeah, tell them that, just like they do with scary movies. So tell them that, don't you go in there, girl, don't you go there. See, I told you that was their fault. They should not have saw that coming. But let me show you how it's done. Check this out. So this one here is called When a Banana Met a Strawberry. So a banana met a strawberry in a fruit bowl. They talked about their interests and goals. They walked over to the counter and the banana started to peel. The strawberry was infatuated by the big, tall banana. They jumped into the yogurt and started swimming around and came back. And as they're drying off, the strawberry said, "Oh, banana, you're so fine. I think I want to blend with you." Caught by surprise, the banana said, "I want to blend with you too." The banana caressed the strawberry's seeded exterior, which started a vortex or swirl in the yogurt bowl. And it began to swirl and swirl and swirl. Ooh, banana. Ooh, strawberry. The swirling became intense. It became so intense that they started to split and merge. Oh my God, split and merge. This is incredible. Split and merge. This is the greatest. Split and merge. Oh my God, keep going. Split and merge. They split and merged, and the swirling became more intense and intense and intense. Keep going, oh my God, don't stop, call my name! And intense until it reached its apex. And the sun began to set, and flowers began to bloom, and the world went silent until they were about to speak. We're gonna and that is why Jamba Juice is more than a family establishment. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's start the comedy up and get this thing going, shall we, people? First person up onto this stage. He's a man who's not only the champion skateboarder of the world, he's also the DJ Scratcher himself. I'd like to bring you Elvin Magana! Woo!
Stabs, man. Woo. Man, we're just talking about not fucking up our names. Sharon, you just fucked up my name, bro. It's all good, pimp. Oh, man. I think I just want to go to Java Juice right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm hungry or horny. I mean fuck. That's some intense shit right there, man. Ooh. Banana and man, I think I'm gonna tell my girl I'm gonna stick my banana in your strawberry. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do, and then go to Java Juice afterwards. Woo, fire, man! That was fire. Man, light the beam, y'all. Yeah, light the beam, man. When I pulled up here to Sacramento, like about 20 minutes ago, I was like outside with the wifey, and then we were just hearing some commotions. It's like, yeah, light the beam. And my wife was like, you know what? Don't be yelling that shit out here. You know, like, why? Like, a bunch of homeless people. I was like, Oh shit. Oh, okay. So they're saying light the meth. All right, light the meth then. All right. Oh man. Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here. I just recently moved to an apartment. Yeah, fashionable. Yeah. Uh, it's actually the same size as this spot. You know what I'm saying? It's a studio apartment. Like, man, there's some dope shit, man. I can actually hear the next person, or the next wall or whatever you want to call it, jacking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how small my new place is, man. It's like, hey, bro, like, you doing the 3-finger move or what? Like, shit, like, all right, that's what's up, man. I do the full pump move, so, you know, no pump fake, you know. Oh, man. Oh, I love the lighting here. It's awesome. You guys look great. You guys look. Kels, what's up, Kels? Yeah, man. Sharon, we got Kendrick, we got Jesse. Man, it's sold out, y'all. It's sold out. We in this motherfucker, man. Man, a little bit about myself. I'm blind and Filipino. Yep. That's why I look extra Korean. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, growing up Filipino, man. Like, you're probably asking yourself, like, how did you lose your sight? My mom will tell you how I lost my sight. Elvin, you lost your vision because you watched too much TB. Like, what? TB? Tuberculosis? Like, yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh man. Man, I got a confession to make, y'all. I sit when I pee. All right, there. I sit when I pee. I'm not ashamed. I admit it. Yeah, and that, folks, is how you save a relationship, or maybe the world too. You know. Yeah, man. I sit when I pee, but now the problem is I poop when I stand. So. Yeah, and the wife is still giving me shit. Yeah, because you know, I say when I pee, because you know, like I don't want to hear the wife, you know, nagging me all the time, like, hey, babe, like clean your mess up. You know, I don't want to hear her, you know, say that. You know, so I compromise. So I sit when I pee, and it all works out. You know, it all works out, and you know, it is what it is. You know, like even Waterworld end up calling me, you know, because like I'm just gushing out like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like I'm streaming all over the place, you know. I'm hitting the bathroom sink, the shower, the next door neighbor's lawn, you know. He'll thank me later after I water his plants. But yeah, no, Waterworld called me up and it's like, hey, we would like to hire you, and I kindly declined. It's like, yo, I don't want to be pissing on people, you know, like. R. Kelly got that on lock, you know. I don't want to make him piss. We don't want that. Yeah, man. Shit. Let me look at my notes. What do I got here? All right. You know what? Man, fuck COVID, man. COVID, it's over. It's like, we're here. We're breathing the same air. We're rubbing on each other again, you know, rubbing elbows. No more 6 feet. I just remember like yesterday, you know, like 3 years ago, we're just fighting over toilet paper. It's like, damn, is that really a big problem? You can't wipe that shit with newspaper or something, you know? And then like fast forward 3 years later, like we're shooting spy balloons out of the air. Like, what the fuck, you know? Shit. But yeah, man, yeah, give it for sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Yeah, give it for life. Yeah, let's give it for AIDS. You're like, what, AIDS? Like, yeah, man, because like AIDS, like no one really talks about it no more, you know. No one really, you know, it's not a big issue anymore. It's irrelevant. Like 30, 40 years ago, it's like, okay, yeah, AIDS, no one wants to be around you, right? You know, like you got the cooties and shit. But yeah, man, 3 freaking words. Magic freaking Johnson. That's right. He beat AIDS, y'all. He beat AIDS. With money, I don't know. With what? I just, no. It's magic. That's what. Abracadabra, bitch. Yeah, because AIDS is like, it's pretty, like I said, irrelevant. You can go to your local pharmacy, get some over the counter medication, put some tussin on it, boom, walk it off, you're good. Yeah. Speaking of tussin, y'all seen that Chris Rock special? One person. All right. Yes. Oh yeah, man. Chris, woo, he finally got his get back. He finally got his get back, man, and I respect that. And and now Will Smith's like suing him and shit, and that's a bitch move. That's a bitch move. That is a bitch move. But you know what? I don't really blame Will Smith necessarily. You know how I blame Jada Pinkett Smith? I blame the alopecia. That's what it is. Fuck alopecia. You know what I mean? Like alopecia, I think what ended up happening was it transferred over to Will Smith. It shifted. And then Will Smith had an out-of-body experience. And then, boom, that's what ended up happening. I mean, she's in over her head, basically. Yeah. Oh man, good times, man. Man, I miss. I'm getting older now. Starting to get like nostalgic and shit. I miss growing up as a kid, man. I miss. The other thing I miss too is Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael freaking Jackson, yo. Clap your hands if you miss Michael Jackson. Yeah. All right. All 5 of y'all. Yeah. Yeah, man, he was a bad man. In a good way. Fuck what that documentary says, Yeah, because I would have done anything to go to Neverland Ranch. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would have let Michael touch me. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Oh, that's how you gotta hold me right there. Yeah, no, I would have let him touch me. Cause I was jealous of the other kids. They got to go to Neverland Ranch. They got to go to other places, like all these camps. Like, what did I do when I was young, growing up? For the weekend, I went to my relative's house, for entertainment. They had 12 fingers and 12 toes. It's like, okay, auntie, you can climb a tree. That's what's up. But you ain't Michael Jackson, bitch. Yeah, man. Do you remember the time? Shimon. I don't know how he does it. Shut him on. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. It sounds like he's holding a fart or trying to take a dump. Oh, yeah. I would have let Michael touch me, y'all. Like, as long as he wore that white glove, then we're cool, yeah. Yeah, man. I'll leave you guys with this. Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot is real. Yeah, I don't need no 1950s, camera to know it's real or not. It's real. Look no further. Mystery is solved. Because Bigfoot is actually equals to one night stands. Yeah. You might end up meeting one tonight. You never know. Yeah, because it's all over America. They exist all over across the world. I don't need no blood sample or hair sample to know that they exist. Because, yeah, we all know how one night stand works, right? It's not the most memorable thing. Most of the time, we don't know what ends up happening. It's kind of a blur. And by the time you get home and wake up in the morning, they're gone. And in true Bigfoot fashion, they all leave without a trace. Anyway, that's my time, y'all. Give it back to your host, Sharon.
Give it up once again for Elvin! Woo! Yeah! Oh my gosh. Just like a Bigfoot sighting. There's always a sighting, like a UFO. Unidentified. God damn. You never know. You never know. Sure, I had a few like that. That's some crazy ones right there. Sure. But, as always, let's get this party, keep this party going. I'd like to bring you the next man. Whoa. Let's get this party going. Let's get this song going. Yeah, I'd like to bring the next comic up here. The man himself hit me up and said, "Yo, man, I'm good. I'm real good. I know I'm gonna boss you up all the way. I'm gonna boss you up all the way." And sure enough, this man himself came to me and said, "Yo, man, I'm that good. All right, man, I got you. I'd like to bring up the man, not only looking fly, but he's got something to say. I'd like to give you up the man, Kendrick Williams." Woo!
How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Y'all like rap music? Yeah? Y'all like 50 Cent? Yeah, he cool, right? He ain't put out a bunch of shit in a minute. But, like, I like that song 21 Questions. Because you could really tell homie right in that song. He got some poetry shit going down. But I don't fuck with, like, the way he went with that story, I was like, that won't work in 2023, dog. He said, if I got locked up for a quarter century, would you still rock with me? Hell no. The fuck, a quarter century? I know bitches that won't wait 3 days. A quarter century, and you ain't give her no hug, no attention. You can't text her. No, she's catching some dick that day. She's catching some dick that day. Like, he said if I had to peel a motherfucker's cap back, would you ride with me? Not if I knew that's what we were going to do. Cause you ever get in the car and you go somewhere that you didn't plan on going? Like, I'm not from here. I'm from New York. You know how many accidental drag shows I've gone to in fucking Sacramento? And just California as a whole. Because I date white women. I should have prefaced that before. I just showed up. You see, you understand. Sometimes you just show up at places you didn't know you would wind up at. This girl, she told me, she said, we going to go to a play. I said, dope. She's like, it's going to be a musical. I was like, why'd you choose the worst kind of plays? Like, shit is trash. And then we go there, right? So we get there, and outside of college, so I'm like, all right, this going to be mediocre talent, so I'm going to get high for this shit. It's going to be fun as fuck. And we get there, and I did the right thing. My instincts were correct. Because it was a drag show that was like masquerading as a play. Well, it was all in one. But the shit was funny when you took your mind out of it. Like, the shit was funny as fuck, because I didn't see the shit coming. Not to mention, one of the ladies up there was doing her fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You ever, like, I'm not gay, but that motherfucker right there was putting it down. I was like, they had a stripper pole on the stage. This motherfucker said, plow. I was like, oh, shit. Like, he did it with both legs. Well, she did it with both legs in the air. I would die. My whole spine would go through my back. It'd pop out through the back if I landed on that shit. It would be so... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But he did the whole acrobatic shit. He came up, came back down. I was like, I'm fucking that up. I'm working on my life here, folks, is what I'm saying. I was out the other night. I was like, y'all ever go to Walmart just to feel better about yourself? Yeah. Like, whenever I'm having a bad day, I go to Walmart just to feel better. Because I was in that motherfucker pretty late the other night. They were closing down, about 30 minutes to close. But the shit that pissed me off is that they were telling us about it. Like, they were having their own conversation, planning when they got out. Over the intercom. in the Walmart Super Center. They were talking about what they doing when they get off. They're like, girl, I got that black dress with the snatcher sole heels. And over the other side, from the cashier side, yes, bitch. Slay. This was over at Intercom. I was looking for fucking soap. And these bitches was planning their night out. Ain't that bad a bitch? So I was like, I get my shit, I get out of there, because obviously they got shit to do. And we get to the, and I get to my car, and I'm like, I'm not ready to go home yet, you know? So I was like, let me light up right quick. I got blunt on me. Why not? Now, as I'm sitting there smoking, I hear this alarm go off because I'm looking at the garden center, but I'm smoking. So it's not really like, I'm not really looking at it. I'm like looking past it, you know? But as I'm looking at it, I see the door go wide open, just poof. And this man comes out with these 2 carts of just Christmas gifts. Like, why did, of all the shit you steal from Walmart, nigga, why you come out with the Crocs? He came out with a pink bike. Are you just here getting shit for your daughter, bro? Like, you Sparta kicked that door for Christmas gifts? Disrespectful. But what was worse about the shit was how gingerly he carried out the rest of this grand larceny. Like, he gets to the car, he opens up 2 of the doors, and he does it like he's unpacking fucking groceries from the cart. He's like, all right, it's gonna go this here. Alarm is still going off. Just woo, woo. He was like, all right, you know what? Is Jeopardy on tonight? Just, I wonder if she cooked. Just putting shit in there gingerly. You know, I was like, it's disrespectful how you doing this crime. You ever get frustrated at the way somebody else is doing something wrong? I was like, if you gonna do the shit, do it up. Steal a TV, nigga. Do something. Don't just come out here with a pink bike. Now look what happens when you get caught by the cops. Now you got to explain all that shit in your car. You can't explain Barbies. Like, you stole from Walmart for some fucking Barbies, bro? That's what you did? Come on, son. Do crime better. Do crime better. It's crazy. I've been I started this new job, you know, because I was unemployed for like 4 months. That shit tests your metal. Oh my God. You ever been broke for longer than you've been broke before? And you start getting real scared? I started looking at shit I could start selling in my house. I was like, you know what? I don't even ride that damn bike. I don't even like that. What do I need that bike for? What I'm gonna get? First of all, what am I gonna get for that bike? And mind you, I didn't look at none of my jewelry. I looked at the bike. None. That was my priorities for the night. Fuck that. I was like, nah. I could get rid of that bike. Maybe that toothbrush. I don't need the extra one. You know, when you struggle, nah. But I was really going through it. But I started a new job. And like, I was stir crazy. You know, like when you're stir crazy when you're unemployed, you want to do shit, you know? So I finally get this job. I'm like, yeah. I showed up to that motherfucker like fucking SpongeBob. I'm ready. I was ready to fuck shit up. I was so hyped to get started with this job. And I show up and I meet my supervisor. You ever get mad at a motherfucker because he make you have to be the professional one? Like, I do just enough work to do nothing. Don't make me do more than that. First day I meet him, he's like, hey, they check cars around here? I was like, nah, weird question, no. He was like, cool. He's like, I got weed on me. Context, we're in the middle of the office. He didn't say this quietly. The white man that's in the room across the way heard all that shit. I was like, that motherfucker is 95 years old. He don't got nothing better to do but to snitch. Nothing better to do. His time is coming to an end. He will fuck somebody's day up. He has nothing better to do. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I got weed on me too. You can't, because if they catch you, they gonna catch me. You can't be fucking us both up. Anybody like Harry Potter? You like Harry Potter? No? You don't like Harry Potter? No? You like Harry Potter? This is gonna be for Stab Crowd. But I say this because I smoke a lot of weed, and I was at my homie's house, and I played Hogwarts Legacy. Y'all seen this shit? People's like claiming they sets now. It's some funny shit. Some funny shit. Like, Alvin, you know what house you in? You a Hufflepuff? You Gryffindor, Slytherin? Oh, you a Gryffindor? Ravenclaw. You seem like a Ravenclaw. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it seems like it. It sounds good than a motherfucker. But I'm a Gryffindor. That's like the softest of the goddamn houses. It really is. That's like the good guy of the houses. He's real non-problematic. But I want to be a Slytherin so goddamn bad. Ooh, I want to fuck somebody's day up. And they get the best shit. Like, why do we hate on them so much? They had the best brooms. The motherfuckers flew faster. They wands was shiny and shit. They gave that nigga Harry a twig. Was mad as hell. I was like, this is Gryffindor funding? Look at Slytherin. I'd be mad as shit. Like, think about the dorm parties. Gryffindor's playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit. Slytherin's out here fucking playing Waka Flocka. Just, I don't motherfucking paint, nigga. I don't paint. Just, you be stankin', nigga. Just going hard in the paint. Oh man, I know, cause I don't think Malfoy was that bad. I think he got a bad rap. I think it was like Vegeta. Cause did y'all realize how nice Vegeta got after he got some pussy? It's like that would change an angry man any day. You give an angry man some pussy, just one promise it will change his outlook on life. That'd be the happiest motherfucker, even for 30 minutes right after that motherfucker. That's shit. I say that because like I like to have sex in the middle of the week so I can get through the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my man. You understand? I plan that shit on my calendar, dog. I like to set it up, but like, yo, because it's going to be a rough week, especially if I know it's going to be hard. Double words. I know it's going to be hard. But I could have helped myself there. That pun was helpful. Like, it was just for me. It's just for me. Anybody got dogs? You like dogs? You like dogs? Yeah? Yeah. I got 2 pit bulls, yo. And I live in a white neighborhood. That's 3 niggas in a white neighborhood. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, I take them outside. The motherfuckers got watch on me. They're like, he's on the move. And I'm like, and I be trying to explain it to my kids. I'm like, don't worry. They don't know that you're gentle. Because they my niggas, you know. I fuck with my dogs, bro. But they assholes. You ever got anybody got kids? You got kids? Yeah, you ever before you go into a place, you got to give your kid a disclaimer? We pulled up to the dog park. I said, listen here, you little nigglets. Don't embarrass me in front of these white people. And don't bite nobody. It's the same conversation you have with toddlers. I date a single mom. It's the same conversation. Don't bite nobody and don't embarrass me. It's fucking great. These bitches, first thing they do is embarrass my ass. Ain't that bad a bitch? Because they rescue dogs. Rescue dogs got issues. But I discovered dog TV. Yeah, this girl put me onto it. It's there. What it is it's just animals doing shit in nature that ain't dogs. Sometimes it is dogs, but they just doing shit in nature. I saw a video that was 15 hours long that said all day fun squirrel day. I had to click it, yo. What? All day fun squirrel day? How the fuck did y'all get 15 hours of squirrels? Oh, man. But that's been my time. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Yeah.
Oh, give it up once again for Kendrick. Oh snap! Damn, Kendrick, you got black dogs. I got white dogs, so it's a little hard when I go out because they want to be and I also live with my white girlfriend and her mom, so they all have their own little ways. So when I try to feed the dogs themselves, they kind of look at me like, so you know how this is gonna work, right? And often I'm used to like, no, I pass you the tray, you eat, right? Nah. You pick up the food from the tray, you put it in my face, you let me smell the food. And if I like it, I'll nibble on it. If I don't, I'll walk away and use a save it for me for later. That what? what? I gotta do what? They want this every time. They don't eat like, oh yeah, we'll eat this when we want. No. They have a time schedule. I never heard of a dog having a time schedule. It's like there's not like lunch, dinner. No, this is like there's mid snack, there is dinner, and then we may have a little afternoon snack. Like that's not right. And the worst thing about it is these two white dogs, after I fed them and stuff, I thought, they're good. You know what these dogs did? They went on Yelp. They gave me 2 paws each. Damn punks. Shoot. Anyway, that was a long story. Now, before I bring up my main man here, I see that Kendrick works in the office. I was off for unemployment for 3 years, but I also had a side gig. I do DJ work and stuff. And one thing I learned in DJ work is that musicians lie. Musicians lie. Why they lie? Let me tell you. Amy Winehouse. She said she never been to rehab. Kurt Cobain from Nirvana said he never had a gun. Even Stevie Wonder said he saw a woman in red. How ridiculous. But being that I worked in the office those 3 years ago, I had a moment, and here's how it went. Thursday, 8 a.m. I walk into the twin doors to meet a time clock. The clock's a Nazi, but that's okay. I punch it daily. I sit in a 6x6 cubicle in a windowless room. But Betty's a rebel. Pictures of beaches and babies fill her cubicle wall. This would be a quiet place more for the tapping on the keyboard. I monitor monitors that are monitoring me. We're at an audio-visual standoff. On the side, gluten-free Janine tastes the last Danish off the coffee table. Artificial lighting illuminates, and Jane tolerates a migraine daily. Dave got fired yesterday. Vultures circle his desk. I got dibs on the multicolored markers. In the break room, the smell of burnt popcorn wafts. It's the perfume of the damned. Employees go over to take water breaks for unnecessary pee breaks. I go to the refrigerator, or I go over to pay the dealer's new price. A3, Kit Kat, please. The employees have a refrigerator filled with memories of past employees long gone. We also have food that have passive aggressive notes.
Keep your hands off my sandwich!
Signed, Phil. My boss brings her favorite creamer to work and puts her name on it. Marker does not stop me. I dump half of it into the sink and put it back with a thank you note signed Phil. I tell myself every day, I'm supposed to be here. This is where I belong. My therapist says I'm in an abusive relationship with my job. Interesting thing, we watched a training video on office shooters yesterday. Not quite sure if it was prevention or tutorial. We'll find out on the next evaluation. Thank you, everybody. But now let's bring up the man himself. The man who not only brings in the comedy, but also brings the poetry. This is technically, he was the one that actually inspired me to do this thing. He inspired me to do this, and he was my first one when I came on to do this. He was one of the first people I hit up to come on this show with me, and he did. And he's now returning guest. I am so happy and appreciative of this man. I have bought his book. I have seen him shine. When we first met, I met him. I actually met him online, but we had our talk. He's also on my podcast, I Am Big Poetry Podcast. But this man is doing his thing out here in this world, in the cuts. I like to give you this comic, the spoken word poet. You know what? We're not even called a spoken word artist. None of that bullcrap. You're a poet. You're a poet. Give you Kel Joking Words Barksdale.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get these energies, these chakras, and these spirits right. If you can hear me, snap one time. Okay, some of y'all can't count. If you can hear me, snap 2 times. All right, 3 times. Let me get a caw. Let me get a. Sound like a pregnant bird. All right, cool. You know what? I don't even know how this set is going to go because I ain't picked my poems out because I can't make decisions by myself. So I'm going to point out 4 random people in the audience, and they're going to pick my set for me. All right? First up, you, man. Number 2 through 11. Pick a number. 5. All right, cool. Let me see what poem that is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I like that one. All right, my man right here. What poem do you want? 2 through 11. Of course you would. Go right after this brother. Hey, Elvin, you was funny earlier. What poem would you like to hear 2 through 11? 11? Haha. Okay, cool. All right, and then young lady next to Elvin, what poem would you like to hear? 2 through 11. Well, you can't pick 5, 6, or 11. So your options is kind of narrow. 8. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one to close out on. All right, yeah. So I got to do this poem first because y'all kept talking about y'all jobs. I used to work at AT&T as a store manager. Don't make that face. It sucked. But I realized there's 2 types of customers. There are here and nows, now and laters. All right, here and nows, they get mad in here. Gotta handle it now. Usually black people are here and nows. Guy came in, he's like, yo, I need to speak to the manager. Guy in Dunkin' Donuts was like, I am the manager. He's like, well, I need to speak to Dunkin'. He needs to know about his donuts. Now, laters are a little different because they will go home and shut your whole establishment down on Yelp. It's usually white people, all right? My favorite pastime, y'all want to see a comedy show after this? Go to hotels.com and read the reviews in a white voice. It's my thing, man. They'd be like, this hotel was an absolute travesty. Wouldn't allow my dog to sleep here. It's like, white people always got to bring the animals into things. So when I was a store manager, I was dealing with a here and now situation that went out of control. Guy came in, he wanted the manager and everybody in the store to go in the back and get on the ground because we got robbed. And all I could think was, I need a drink. Because he had a couple shock tops loaded inside of a 4 Loko. He raised a toast and said, stare at the wall or you will catch a shot of Fireball. I said, plain and simple, I don't need no shots aimed at my Shirley Temple. He said, all right, well, don't let a heroic thought enter you. Hold on, I haven't done this poem in a while. Yeah, no, I know it. This is a commercial break. There we go, here. Don't let it, or you will take a shot to the dome like Bacardi Superior. I said, sir, rock on. I don't need that fire. I'm dark, you bear arms, this Budweiser. He said, well, where's the tracker phones? I'm like, Dad, you know about the tracker phones? It's like criminals getting colder with the crime. I'm over it this time. It's like every time a store gets robbed, a Corona gets its line. Backtrack. Before walking to the back, a lean senorita, sweeter than a margarita, walked in. And that's when I forgot I was supposed to be talking. Because as soon as he went to go get her, I whispered in his ear, bro, liquor. She was so sexy. Those Eki, stay thirsty, my friends. On a scale from 1 to 10, she was a 99. Bananas. But his mans walked in with that Alabama slammer, and he wasn't in the mood to wine or dine her. He was supposed to keep watch. But this man turned up a notch. He reached for his crotch, grabbed some tape, and it wasn't scotch. I'm like, yo, why is he mad, dog? We ain't his enemy. His energy is like he's tipsy off the Hennessy. He's like, look, Red always has this tendency. I'm like, well, inside Red's apple must be an angry orchard. They said, all right, nobody move or kid or around. Just lay on the ground and don't make a sound. I said, cool. Because looking at my tab, I couldn't afford to catch a round. Then this white Russian snaps. She's like, I can't. I just had a surgery. I'm like, in the middle of a burglary, you talking about your surgery? You better hit the ground with the urgency before you get popped and that champagne put you back in the emergency. This situation just got very scary. I'm like, yo, you about to be bloody, Mary. But they didn't care. They told her sit in a chair. And I thought that was the kindest of favors, because if it was me, I would have hit her with the mind eraser. But this was the end of our scare. And after they got done taking all the phones and packing up their gun, this lady starts flapping her gums. She's like, your core is light. What type of manager are you? I'm like, what did Rose say? Oh, she must be inebriated. Like our lives weren't almost abbreviated. I said, look, I lost my cool, like having sex on the beach. I'm like, how could you be such a jackass? Go back to Moscow, mule. I was like, I got 2 kids, and they don't need to be orphans. Yes, I'm the captain. But those niggas had more guns. And after all this, can y'all believe that those alcoholics remained anonymous? Oh, we snap. We're not going to mess up the energies, the auras, the chakras. Somebody light a candle for this brother. All right, you said 5. That's the next poem. Poem. That's how you got to say it. Poem. You doing? All right, cool. No, that was Alcoholics Anonymous. I had to do that because y'all kept talking about y'all jobs. That's actually number 4. So I was going to do 4, 1, and 12 no matter what. But yeah, I'm a man of the people. So if y'all don't like this set, that's because it's the poems y'all picked. All right, cool. How many people got a lady in here? They can't see y'all. Raise y'all hands. Y'all got to make noise for the people at home. Yeah. Your lady ever drive you crazy? One brother whose lady isn't here. Just snitched on yourself. My man, no, I'm watching. All right, so, yeah. All right, this is poetry, though. We got to get serious. You ever realize poets do that long pause before doing a poem? I just wanted to do it myself. This poem's called Driving You Crazy. All right. You ever have people at home, there's 4 people in here. They can hear me without the microphone. You ever have your lady start driving you crazy, blacking for free, man, like driving Miss Daisy with the heat of Hades or leather seats when the temperature reaches 80? See, my lady drives me crazy. My lady, I call her Mercedes. And I had the luxury of loving this lady Mercedes. She was a sight to see. She was mixed with Cherokee and nasty. She was something fast, like 140 on the dash. She would catch every last drop like broke people when we were pumping gas. We would text online until we met in person. Then I found out she was after the green, like exit signs, but she couldn't stay in between the lines. I wanted to meet her because she was fine. Like a ticket, y'all don't get it. She couldn't read the signs. I thought fiance. She thought finance. I was waiting for my chance, but her ex would pop up like airbags after a car crash. He had cash, so like a car dash, he's in. I wanted that ride to stop, but she was in car dash seeing BMW, black man's wish. She let all the black men get in like a Kardashian. I hate to bring up her past again, but she was living in the past like an African. She put her ex on because he would gas her, ask her. The moment she had a Mini Cooper, he dodged her like a Challenger, acting regular. This loser was acting super. She'd ride him until he stopped paying his premium. He had her looking stupid in the hood, like mixing the jumper cables. He jacked up her nose, like getting under a sable. It's uncouth. You let him get in, and then he cracked your sunroof. He passed you fish, and now you're a passive fish. So when we talk, I got an accident. Baby girl, you asked for it. It's impressive that he left you for a Kia when downgrading is most of these niggas' forte. You know, when you go from a Kia to a Mercedes to a Kia, you downgrade. Yeah. He was backsliding like doors on a minivan. Why is that? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I switched the punchline before the setup. He was treating the DMs like doors on a minivan. Why is that? Because he was backsliding. Why? Couldn't she get it, fam? He doesn't give a damaged goods. And these are the hard facts. Messing with the odometer is not in the contract. Before we have any more contact, show me the Carfax. He lacked in the love department. I should have popped my glove compartment. Even though all that lacked, I couldn't take her back. She broke this trust thing. And then I moved on faster than a Mustang. But I couldn't get away. Still in love to this day. I gave her that roadside assistance like AAA. And after all the persistence and endurance, I told her like insurance. It's Allstate stand. Kind of look like him, don't I? Are you in good hands? I pulled up on that wide body like a caddy, and that's when she replied, I want to be in good hands, Daddy. And that is how Mercedes stopped driving me crazy. Appreciate that. All right, that was number 5. Oh, okay. I don't have this one memorized. But hold on, let's talk on the microphone. Let's be professional. Yeah. This next one. Who said the Chris Rock special? Okay, yeah, Elvin. All right, cool. So you saw this one coming. All right, y'all didn't get that one. Now I'm playing. So, all right, this poem, right? I wrote it because I felt bad for my boy Will. It's called Entangled in an Entanglement. Hold on, I gotta find it. Who picked 6? Yeah, that was Sharon, right? Dad, Kendrick, you made it tough for a brother. Nah, you good, brother. I should have been more prepared. All right, cool. Here we go. I got it. I found it. Yeah. Entangled in an Entanglement. Anybody ever been entangled in an entanglement? Don't say it. Some people got their wives watching. All right. What do we do with us? Because it was just the 2 of us. And now I can't handle it because you got me entangled in your entanglement. Ever since that girl's trip, non-domestic, I've been feeling choked up, dog. I reckon I am legend because you got me thinking I should strangle-ish. I thought we were hitched till this chick switched onto some fake-ish. Now there's a glitch in our matrix. No movie, but she wooed me. Ever since she let a lad in, what happened? I thought we were getting jiggy with it. Nah. She said, take your hands off my hips. I don't need any fresh prints. She said the child was blessed till I shot quick like the Wild Wild West, but I digress. She ruined our pursuit of happiness. Focus. For us, I'd set it off and chase a bag far as Madagascar are. Independence, they felt some type of way. Y'all ever been playing Uno? Have Uno and get hit with a draw 4? Yep. She broke my 7 pounds. Now, I feel like a clown. How can love be found? When you put it underground, you the do or die God. And now I'm in the suicide squad. And at my wake, you got my men in black too. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get through college without her. I'm gonna get a great job and spread knowledge without her. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey and have a whole bunch of kids without her. I was trying to kick it like the Karate Kid. Now my Hancock is the only relationship I have to give. I should have known, because she's a Gemini man, that I'd be hugged up all alone. Like, how come she don't want me, man? I'm entangled in an entanglement. Thanks, y'all. That's the poem. What happened? What happened? Oh, yeah, I didn't say concussion. I'm sorry. There's always somebody waiting for one, and they'd be like, you didn't say that one that I was waiting for. Now the poem is terrible, and I wish I didn't pick number 6. All right. So I'm going to get number 1 now. This is what I was going to start with to get the energies and the chakra points going. But since I said Gemini, now I feel like this is a good segue to this poem. Anybody ever see a poetry slam? Yeah, all right. So I've done poetry slams, and I never win them because my poems are silly and not tragic. And you ever realize in poetry slams, the most hurt poet wins every single goddamn time. So I wrote the most tragic poem I could, and it's called Horror Scopes. If you hear your horoscope, I need you to make some noise, all right? All right, here we go. I hear the ancestors. All right. It's poetry. Let's stop laughing. I graduated, but I was congratulated with a bag of scorn. They said, of course, they would cap a corn. A query is a question. Question! Why do all my exes tear my heart into Pisces? It was irregular. My trachea wouldn't let air ease. Yeah! All right, just me. All right. Words tore us. She had sex with my brother, so now it feels like I got a gem, and why lie? What is the answer? If you got a penny for these thoughts, put it in this can, sir. There you go. X's, Leo's in your heart, the size of darts. I was a virgin at the time until she let the ver go. When I ran into my brother, I said, Lee, bruh, what do y'all know about going to Chick-fil-A and forgetting that it's Sunday? It's tragic. And then the only thing open near you is Subway. That's nasty. Do you know how it feels to eat a torpedo full of tears? It feels like a Scorpio yelling, get over here. I swear, I'm not trying to act hard. But last week, I lost my SAG card. Horoscopes. Yeah. Appreciate that. Why didn't you say anything when I said SAG card? You know what? Why don't you write my poems? You ain't say concussion. You ain't say Sagittarius. I'm about to make a new poem called The Sagittarius with a Concussion. I don't know how I get heck in poetry. It's supposed to be good vibes and glitter and stuff. All right, cool. What? I get baby snaps for that. Entering the. He said all these nice things about me and then heckles me. That's cool. I know. Never have friends. All right, cool. So this next poem, right? You're from New York, right? I was born in New York, but I'm from New Jersey, right? Yeah, I know, right? They don't understand. They're not gonna understand this poem, but you probably will. Anybody ever meet that over-sexual poet? Yeah, with that smoothie poem, you are the over-sexual poet. I love going to poetry rooms and that over-sexual, sexy poet comes in and be like, she's on my diction. What we do is gorgeous. I work that assonance until it leaves her the sorest. I like those poems. I'm like, man, get that man a condom before he becomes a problem. I wanted to be a sex poet so bad that I wrote my own super sexy poem. I actually got 2 of them, but I didn't memorize the Jersey one because I'm not in Jersey no more. I memorized the California one, which I'm not doing tonight. Don't worry about that. No. Shh. It's about Jersey. This is entering the garden. Baby, I go hard in paint because I'm from the Garden State. She said she got curves. I'm like, baby, I love handles. I will ride them curves like jug handles. Allegedly, she wants me to let her be, but I'm after them curves like the letter B. I'm trying to deliver new work to Beverly. First is me touching, then you open, no ocean. When I'm stroking, no joking, I'll whisper something nasty in your ear. Hoboken. Whatever you want, Linwood, that's light. I will go down South Bay. Here's the deal. I'm trying to give T neck. So I put Bay on my shoulders like a V neck. Since childhood, I had Wildwood. I'll mount Laurel till Laurel Springs. Give her a great adventure. Then Laurel Falls. I'm painting walls. I'm trying to do mural things. If your man's fly, we hawking. Heard your man's in the pen sulking. Having sus sex. That's what he's worried about up next. He ain't a real one. He be stripping. They call him Cinnamon, son. Tell your man back up and don't act up or it's lights, camera, action. Because even Wayne know I stock ton. You won't want to be on cam then. It's all buena. We don't have to see caucuses. I'm just trying to keep it a frank, Lynn. Remember what you want, L. Wood. I'll win slow or speed it up like the Autobahn. I'll do it till you can't carry on. When it's long branch, touch point, pleasant, you'll reach a it's hard to stomach, but I need someone who could suck a son. Ugh, that's not for play and knows how to put a rock away. Not someone hack and sack or a hack and sack that can't arch your back. I mastered delivery. You'll get yours first. I'm practicing chivalry. You know I ran off in that water like the Statue of Liberty. Ask your Palmyra. I make that vine land over and over. Remember what you want, Inglewood. Baby, I'm not done. There's no need for confusion. I'm all for a union, but I got to know if you're worthy or Kearney. Matter of fact, that was a reach. Jersey. Entering the garden. Newark is the carjack capital of the world. It wasn't there. I'm trying to give new work to Beverly. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, this time I actually had it. He's sitting there. I'm waiting for it, god dang it. If you would have said Trenton, I'd be like, yeah, you got me. And that's the capital. All right, so this next poem, this is one I want to do before I get to number 8, because 8 is probably a good one to close out on. Who picked 8? See, I'm glad she came, because y'all had me do stuff I haven't done in years. Or didn't have memorized. All right, so this is a new poem. It's exclusive to y'all. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. So, all right. So, Sharon, you know that all my poems is parodies, right? So, I needed a Black Power poem. Yeah, everybody knows one of those. No, it's just Black Power. I wrote this in Black History Month, ironically. That's the funniest part about it. Nah. I was just mad at white people. Yeah. Let me see if this is the whole poem. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. We're gonna have some fun. White guilt poem. It's called. Yeah. The revolution will be poeticized. These white deviled eggs are out of their cotton picking mind. They scramble our thoughts like everything was sunny side up before we saw the yoke around our neck. Saying Nakers like that's a substitute for Lakers. Let the accordion skip on the black keys of this Freudian slip. It's stone cold, bone cold, stone cold, no code, so fold like napkins. What happened? MSNBC to me spells mayonnaise. We make it, you take it. Timberland, Timberlake, stealing our slogans. Can't say nigga, so say brother like Hulk Hogan. Thank you, Grader, a creator. Whitewashing our savior. The only time white cleans up brown is toilet paper. What's vanilla without the black bean? Big salty, trying to swipe us for flavor for no reason when half of y'all don't even use seasonings. Cayenne pepper, McCormick's, coriander, Lowry's, cinnamon, garlic powder, curry powder, parsley, oregano, nutmeg, paprika, adobo. I see the anguish. It's like Spanglish because you kind of understand it, but this has a sir vexed, a human cumin, like skeet, hate and darkness, like they weren't formed in darkness. Why are the white sidewalks elevated, but the black streets swept? I aim for the retina when I see black face on Colin eyes, or I envision taking this black bowling ball of aggression, sliding on these white pins with rednecks, avoiding the gutters of oppression. Mixing black and white, that's a gray area. But sometimes it's fitting when a racist Wonder Bread is toasted. Sometimes I hope that your Jennifer finds a Jamal, your Heather finds a Hakeem, gets pregnant at 16, and now your bald head ass really has to play Mr. Cream. Martin had a dream. Sugar and cream leads to diabetes. So in the words of Malcolm, I'll take my coffee black. That's it. That's it. All right, yeah. I had fun making that one. Especially listening out the seasonings. I was like, yeah. Next time when I memorize that and I see a Black Power poet go and I go next, I can't wait to deliver this one. Oh, I accidentally deleted it. Hold on, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. I had fun. All right, well. I wrote it down too. It's cool. I got nervous though. All right, so yeah, number 8. This is a signature piece. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this one. I know I memorized this one. Anybody ever been in a bad relationship? Yeah, okay, all right. Some of y'all sound bad. Y'all sound like y'all still in them. Jesus. It's a movie called Get Out. Y'all can get out. All right, so I got an EP called The Funniest Poet Alive. It has like these poems in front of crowds, so y'all actually can hear laughter instead of me practicing in front of my friends in space and opportunity right now. Yeah. The first part of this poem is on The Funniest Poet Alive. This poem is called Fast Food Part 2. Yeah, let's have some fun with this. I was on my way to Pasadena with this light-skinned chick that could pass Vagina. She was so bad I had to let my pastor meet her. But this sinner buns. We was over before we begun. We had bad vibes, but I loved her like bag fries. She was my sky until I caught her preoccupied with 5 guys. We begin our bouts with screams and shouts about all the guys she let go in and out. I can't believe her. I caught this little skeezer texting Little Caesars that she was hot and ready like a piece of pizza. I wanted her to stop it, but I couldn't get her off of Johnny's rocket. So like, ooh, at the end of the night, we got to scrap. And Roy, Roger that. She let him get the cat in the Dodger cap. Oh, get the strap. He's only 50 cents. I'm on the dollar menu. Speaking of money getting spent, she's a gold digger that settled for Long John Silver. I even caught her in churches with Jack in the Box, but this was no professional. She was a professional baker, sicker than swine, even bacon ate her. She gave me a crappy feel, played me out like a Happy Meal. I want her, but I don't want to feud. Hold on, let me answer my phone first. Maybe not, because you know I got my own dirt. In fact, I'm a Big Mac, got back with Wendy's and Cinnabon. I sent her. Heart colder than December. It was tragic. I placed her gold when she was more nickel. The situation got very blasted. Just another bird holding my pickle. Of course, we had a special sauce, but we started beefing because I found sesame seeds in a bun. Son, let us talk about her onion. It had me cheesy. I told you. I'm a Big Mac. But Wendy's, it got great. Wait, hold up. Shorty got thicker than a milkshake. How's she keeping all of that intact, calling herself a snack when she's more of a munchy meal? And this was something real. Shallow how? I grilled her so much she might have gained a quarter pound. After all the lies, I had to apologize. Because things were about to get greasier than a pile of fries. I said, yo, you remember Auntie Anne the cougar, whose flexibility was super, until she had Carl's, which brings me back to you and how I never lose your turn up. She said she could hardly disregard me for cheating with her little sister Arby, but she was hardly sorry for stepping with the Burger King, and this gave me a nervous ring. She said you was all up in Cinnabons, just worried about getting some, that she didn't realize when I left you for a chick, Cinna was the one. She said, don't lie, one day I chased you, you have no angles, y'all got the dancing like Bojangles, oh, I wanted the Popeyes, I was so livid. What was going through my biscuit, my main chick found my side chick and tendered my love away. The ender, I wiped two sides, all because I wanted to slide with some $5 boxes. Life must stop because this food can damn you. All because you wanted a free sample. Have some dietary restrictions and stop the destructive living, or you'll end up in the past too. Because you didn't. Of eating this fast food part 2. Hey man, thank y'all so much for coming out. Yeah, I've been Kels, the comedian guy, poet, comedian guy. All praise the Most High. Peace, y'all.
Give it up once again for Kels. Woo, Barksdale, or AKA Joke in Word. I know I put the Z at the end. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I thought it was words. But that is once again us at Loudmouth. Thanks for y'all seeing. I see you over there. I see you over there. I see you over there. And we'll be back in here once again next month on the 17th. So get your tickets early. You might get a surprise. I don't know. What am I going to bring in? You got to find out. I want to everybody. I want to thank Kendrick. I want to thank Elvin. I want to thank Kels for coming out here. I want to thank Stab. I want to thank Jesse for engineering. I like to thank Elvin's wife over there. And I like to thank y'all for checking us out. I am Sharon Resolution. And come back next month. Oh, and also, happy National Poetry Day. You got to have some kind of fun in this thing. We already heard some more poetry, so what? I like to tell y'all. And we're out of here. Jesse. Peace.
Well, we just got even more online audience. Guys, you got here at the end. Sorry you missed it, but we're going to double pump. We're going to double pump this raid. Send you out somewhere else. Thanks for joining us. That is it for us. Welcome, Radio Free Multiverse crew. Thank you guys for watching online. They did enjoy the show thoroughly, guys. They were enjoying all of it. Good to see you. But yeah, we're wrapping up. So I got to see where I can send you guys to keep your night going. How about, who's doing stuff? I want to make sure you get the continuation of your night. How about we send you, I guess it'll be another raid over to Booty. Booty Mashup, they're always a lot of fun. Check them out. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more fun. What is the schedule tomorrow? I gotta look at it myself. Oh, it's just the open mic. I keep thinking it's Thursday because reasons. But no, tomorrow's the open mic. We won't see you. But Friday, the subject line at 8 o'clock. Comedy Yacht Club at 9. Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com. Thanks for hanging out. Hold on for the raid. We'll see you back here on Friday.
Don't the best of them bleed it out, while the rest of them